All right, tonight we want to look at a very important concept in the game of life. And what is that concept? It is the concept of goal setting. And so this class is titled Goal Setting Masterclass, Secrets to Set and Achieve Your Goals in 2023. First and foremost, what is a goal? A goal is an aim or a desired result. I give you an example. This year, many of us will be having a desired result to own a car, to build a house, to make their first million naira, to make their first 5 million, to make their first 10 million. These are goals because they are desired results. Now, this concept is going to teach us how to arrive at that desired result. That is exactly what we are going to gather tonight to learn in the course of this presentation. Quick one, I want you to meet me, your facilitator. My name is Sabastian James. I'm a co-founder of Surplus Group. I'm an author, a life coach, business coach, a sales consultant. I'm an online business expert. I have trained and mentored many successful entrepreneurs who are now making a lot of money online. And of course, let's take a look at my media mention. I have been mentioned on AIT, Today's FM, Inspiration FM, Wazobia FM, Silver Bait, NTA, The Guardian newspaper, Nigeria Info, and many more. All right. I have also done a lot of physical trainings. I have been to many cities in Nigeria training young and old entrepreneurs, raising them up on how to make money, both online and offline businesses. I am also on Instagram, a platform where I share some of my business thoughts free of charge. If you are yet to follow me on Instagram, you can go to the Instagram app, download if you don't have one, or you have one already, just search for Surplus Official. You are going to locate my handle, and then you can start following me, right? In the course of my business journey, I have met and interact and learn from big business names in the industry. That's a picture of me with Namdi Esibu, the founder of Slot Communication. Slot Communication is a retail store of physical products. Of course, Slot is today a household name with various branches in virtually every state in Nigeria. That's also a picture of me with Akin Alabi, the founder of NairaBit. The founder of NairaBit is a billionaire, of course, you know that. NairaBet is one of the biggest football betting platforms in the world today. I have also had an interaction with him, and I have also learned with him. Part of what I know today didn't just come through by accident. It as a result of my deliberate and intentional action that I take that make me know what I know today. I have also been privileged to be mentored under Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. Dr. Olumide Emmanuel is a global billionaire. He has built businesses that cut across consultancy services, real estate companies, and of course, he has also built tourism line of businesses. All right. I have also been under his mentorship. But then I want us to really look at the concepts and the reason why we gather tonight. Of course, the reason we gather tonight is to look at the concepts of goal setting. And I want to assure you that after this strategic session, you will have a clear purpose and direction for 2023. You will be able to visualize what you want and have a sense of direction to achieve what you want in the year 2023. You must be able to audit your progress and track your results after this class. And of course, you're going to be clear about what you want and how to achieve what you want in the year 2023. So these are the things I can assure you that you are going to achieve having attended this program tonight. Now, I want you to look at the picture on the screen right now and then tell me from the chat box, what do you see in that picture? What does that picture represent? I want this class to be an interactive session. So I shouldn't be the one talking alone. I want you to equally talk to me. So what do you see? What does that picture represent? Can you tell me? Please be fast about it. Just share with me what that picture on the screen represents. Wow, fantastic. The first person said the picture represents a goal post. All right. Any other person in the room that have something to say about that picture? Any other one in the room that have something to say about the picture on the screen? Okay, it appears we don't have much people typing. I want to go with the first response. That answer is absolutely correct. The picture you see on the screen represents a goalpost. All right? Now, I want you to imagine something right now. Can you imagine a two football team coming together to have a competition and they don't have a goalpost? What do you think will happen at the end of the day? Now, I want you to take your mind again and imagine a stadium, a 60,000 capacity stadium. Now, majority of these people gather to watch this beautiful game of football. Now, how will these two teams be able to determine the winner without a goalpost? I'm sure your answer is as good as mine. There is no way 11 players on the right and 11 players on the left, there is no way these 22 people will come together to play a game of football without a goalpost to justify their performances. And even with a goalpost, these two teams, no matter how much they play, I'm sure you know a concept of ball possession in football. Ball possession determines the time frame a particular team is in possession of a football. Now, no matter how many minutes a particular team is in possession of a football, it has no meaning. It makes no difference until you are able to shoot the ball into the goal post and score until you score, you cannot win in the game of football. It doesn't matter how much or how many times you are in possession of the ball against your opponent. It is that scoring that brings an excitement from the fans. And even if these fans who are gathering, they are not guaranteed of any reward at the end of the day. The only people that will go home with reward are the players. But yet they have over 60,000 people gathering in the stadium just because these 22 people are playing in the game of football. So the concept of a goal setting applies the same in life. I don't care what is your goal in 2023. What matters is you being able to achieve that goal. And so being able to achieve that goal is the reason why we gather tonight for this goal setting masterclass. Now look at this. A life without a goal is like playing football in the pitch without a goalpost. I want you to write that down. A life without a goal is like playing football in the pitch without a goal post. My advice is you shouldn't start this year without having the goal of what you want to achieve in 2023. And guess what? As beautiful as the game of football is, a football match without a goal post is what? Is frustration. It's frustration because even the fans will be frustrated. There will be no excitement. The game will be boring because there is nothing to justify the strength of the team coming together to compete in the game of football. So as beautiful as the game of football is, a football without a goalpost is what? Is frustration. I repeat that. A football match without a goalpost is what? Is frustration. Now, to set your own goals, you need to understand yourself and your personality. All right? What do you represent? What kind of person are you? What are your weaknesses? And what are your strengths? At what time of the day, of the night, do you perform well? And also, I want you to know that goal setting is a skill with other skills. So having a goal setting mindset is not just enough. You must have other skills that will complement the success of setting and achieving your goals. This is very critical. All right? Now, goal setting does not just work unless you work it out. A Chinese proverb says, actions speak louder than words. So your goal will not work until you work it out. So I want you to write it down. In 2023, my goal will not work unless I work it out. Put it down on paper or in your jotter, put it down. My goal will not work in 2023 unless I worked it out. You must be ready to work on your goal. You must be committed to work on your goal. You must be conscious of the goal that you want to achieve, the things you want to achieve in 2023, if you must achieve them. Now, let's look at the skill that you need to set and achieve your goal. Skills you need to set and achieve your goals. The first skill that you need to set and achieve your goal is what I call time management. There are three ways to make use of time in life. It's either you waste your time, or you spend your time, or you invest your time. But tonight, as far as the concept of goal setting is concerned, I want you to always invest your time. Investing your time means that you are using your time consciously to do those things that are productive, that brings results, and bring overall improvement to your life. In other words, investing your time helps you to grow in life. It doesn't matter if it's your area of health, area of finance, area of marriage, area of business, area of career, area of social, any aspect of your life. Investing in your time will always help you to grow. Again, another skill you need to set and achieve your goals is a problem-solving skill. You must learn how to handle problems on your own, because there will always be problems in your life. There is a popular saying by one of my mentors, Ubon King. He said the best way to get out of trouble is to enter into trouble. In other words, it is from the problems that you are solving in life that will help you establish a strong experiences in handling life challenges. Many of us run away from problems. Oftentimes, we start calling our parents, we start calling our friends, we start calling our spouse, we start calling everybody whenever we come across challenges in our lives. But tonight, I want to assure you that learning how to handle problems and developing problem-solving skills is one of the best skills that will help you this year if you must set and achieve your goals in 2023. Another skill you will need to set and achieve your goals in life is planning and organization. Planning and organization. Dr. Oyedepo said that planning in life is winning in life. Planning in life is winning in life. You should be able to develop a planning mentality. Plan for everything. Plan for your journey in life in 2023. Plan for your business activities, your career activities. Always have plans around every aspect of your life. Be organized. Maintain orderliness in your day-to-day living. These are one of the most important skills you need to achieve your goals in 2023. All right? Again, another skill you will need to set and achieve your goals this year is attitude and motivation. Attitude and motivation. Having the right attitude is critical in life if you must achieve your goal this year. It's critical in life. According to Usain Bolt, an amazing athlete, that ever live. The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in determination. So you must learn to stay motivated in your life. Avoid negativity in your life. Always be positive about life. Always develop a positive attitude towards life. Always develop a winning mentality. Focus on the positive aspect of life. No matter how you feel, no matter how depressed you are, don't allow the burden of life to weigh you down. Always find something to be grateful for. Of course, you know, an African proverb says that once there is life, there is hope. All right? Once there is a life, there is what? There's hope. So always maintain a gratitude mindset, a gratitude mentality. If you maintain a gratitude mentality, it will help you to stay motivated all the time. All right? Because this is one of the critical skills that you need if you must achieve your goal in 2023. Another skill that you will need in order to achieve your goal this year is social. Wow, thank you. Abraham James says this is powerful. Thank you for that comment. Another skill that you need to set and achieve your goal this year is social and emotional learning. All right? Social and emotional learning. Being able to stay open, being able to accept and appreciate people into your life, being able to relate with others, being able to connect with others. All right? Being able to learn and share with others. These are the skills that you need, all right, if you must achieve your goals in 2023. Now, the next thing we're going to look at under this goal setting masterclass is what I call 7 reasons people don't achieve their goals. 7 reasons people don't achieve their goals. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the comment. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. We want to look at 7 reasons people don't achieve their goals. All right? What are those 7 reasons that keep people from achieving their goals? We want to look at that. Number 1, setting too many goals at the time. Your goals should be limited to at least maximum of 3 or 5. Maximum of 3 or 5. Don't set too many goals. When you set too many goals, you will soon be overwhelmed. You will soon be feeling reluctant to do the setting too many goals will affect your overall achievement because it will get you overwhelmed. It will make you to be easily stressed up. You will never be motivated. inspired to go after your goal. You can just pick 3 or 5 major goals that you want to achieve this year. All right? So avoid setting too many goals at a time. All right? Another thing that we must do away with is fear. This is what I call false evidences appearing real. That is the full meaning of fear. False evidence appearing real. I repeat, false evidence appearing real. These are the things that keep people away from achieving their goals. Many of us have never made up to ₦1 million before. And maybe this year you want to set a goal to hit your first ₦1 million. And something is telling you, ₦1 million, that is too much. That is too much. No, it's not too much. It's not too much. So when you are setting your goals, avoid fear. All right? Try to live above fear when you are setting your goals. Again, number 3 is thinking and talking negatively. Thinking and talking negatively. Okay, William, thank you so much for the comments. Thank you so much. I'm encouraged. Thinking and talking negatively. One of the most important decision you should make this year is to avoid people who talk negatively. Avoid people who talk negatively. Avoid people, I repeat, who talk negatively. Words have powers. God uses words to create several things that we see today in the world. The word you say to yourself matters a lot, especially those words that you say to yourself when you are alone and when you are with your close friends. Please avoid talking negatively. And remember, as a man thinks, so is he. If you think negatively, you're going to feel negatively. You will feel negatively, you will see negative things, and you experience negative life. But if you think positivity, if you think positive all the time, your life will gravitate towards that direction. This is very critical. Again, lack of skill sets. This is one of the major key reasons why people don't achieve their goals. If you have goals this year, there are certain skills you must intentionally develop. Let me give you an example. One of my goals this year is to ensure I build my YouTube channel, I grow my YouTube channel to some level, all right, before the end of the year. I want to have a lot of people, a lot of subscribers on my YouTube channel. Now, for me to be able to achieve this goal, there are some set of skills I must develop. I give you an example. I must learn how to design graphic. I must learn how to edit video, because if I don't do that, I must always be paying people to help me edit video, to help me design graphic. And because I may not be ready to be paying people all the time, I could feel discouraged. And by feeling discouraged, I may give up on my goal. So developing some skill sets will help you to achieve your major goals in 2023. All right? This is very, very critical and important. And then finally, on this particular concept is lack of taking action. Lack of taking action. Lack of taking action. I said it earlier that There is a Chinese proverb that says, action speak louder than words. Action speak louder, according to Ghanaian. Action speak louder than words. So lack of taking action is one of the reasons why people don't achieve their goals. See, you can gather all the knowledge in this world. You can gather all the information in this world. But until you act on those knowledges, it will not yield any tangible result. It's like having a cure for HIV, and the World Health Organization is not aware of where you are. They can't find you, they can't locate you. You will be poor for the rest of your life. It's like having a cure to cancer, yet nobody knows your location. Nobody can reach out to you. You will be poor for the rest of your life. So being able to take action and act on your goals is very critical if you must achieve your goal this year. All right? Another one is lack of finance. For instance, there may be some of the business opportunities you want to start this year. And probably these are businesses that could help you to achieve your financial goal. And you need money to enroll or to start the business. So it is either you find a way to borrow the money, or you find a way to raise the money. And without being able to raise this money, it could stop you from achieving your goal. So lack of finance is one of the major reasons why people don't achieve their goal. That is why you must always find a way to raise money. You must always find a way to raise money. Majority of businesses you see today wouldn't have come to limelight without borrowed money. Dangote is a multi-billionaire today in dollars, the richest man in Africa. He couldn't start his business until he borrowed money from his uncle. He paid up that debt in less than 6 months. And today, banks are begging him to collect their money. Corporate banks are begging Dangote today to come and collect as much money as he wants. So when you are able to prove to people that you can manage money, they will always look for a way to partner with you and invest in you. So lack of finance is one reason why people don't achieve their goals. And then the last but not the least on this particular session is that lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. Discipline is compelling yourself to do what you are supposed to do, whether you feel like doing it or not. Discipline is enforcing yourself, is taxing yourself to do what you are supposed to do, whether you feel like doing it or not. That is what discipline is. And this is one concept that have kept many people poor in life because they are not disciplined. They are not disciplined. It takes discipline to lock yourself in the house and study because you have an exams. It takes discipline to save money, not to waste money, not to spend money unnecessarily because you have some business you want to invest because you want to grow in 2023. It takes discipline to get married to one woman and stick to that one woman, no matter the level of your financial achievement in life. It takes discipline. All right. So this is one of the concepts that kept many people from achieving their goals. All right. Now let's look at this. The 5 P's of goal setting. Now, before I go into the 5 P's of goal setting, I want to hear from you. I want you to locate the chat box right now and let me know how you feel about this training. Is it interesting? Let me know from the chat box. Am I making sense? Let me know from the chat box. Are you gaining anything from this training? Let me know from the chat box. Okay, Superior said, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, you are making sense, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. I want us to look at the 5 P's of goal setting. The 5 P's of goal setting. All right. Number 1 is passion. Is passion. One of the things I will advise you to do this year is to develop a strong passion for what you want to achieve in 2023. Be passionate about what you want to achieve. All right? Be passionate about what you want to achieve in 2023. If you are not, you will likely be discouraged. All right? So when you are setting your goal, let it be connected to your passion. All right? Be passionate about your goal. All right? This is one of the 5 P's of goal setting. Again, persistency. Don't be so quick to give up. You know, setting goals may sometimes require you to set something that is against your belief system. I give you an example. Some of us have never touched $1 million before. We have never made $1 million before. And now you want to set a goal to make $1 million in 2023. And probably you have outlined the things, the tasks you need to do to push you to $1 million. And probably some of the things you're doing, because result is not forthcoming, you may feel like, what is this? And you may sometimes feel like giving up. All right. At that very moment, if you give up, it's over. So you must learn to stay consistent, persistent, right? If you must set and achieve your goal. Is one of the 5 P's in the subject of goal setting. Again, planning. I've said something about planning earlier, and I want to repeat what I said about planning. Planning is winning. Planning is winning. If you fail to plan, you will plan to fail. It's as simple as ABC. If you look at the concept of creation, God started with the heaven and the earth. Why? He knows that having created the earth, there are things that will come into the earth. So he created the earth first and the heaven. Do you see that? So one of the things that will help you to achieve your goal is planning. I give you an example again. A plan for a bungalow is not the same plan for a story building. So if you have a bungalow's plan, you can't use it for a story building. So the concept of planning is very, very important if you must be able to set and achieve your goal in 2023. So always plan and write down and compiles your plans in a journal. All right, it will help you to achieve your goal. Again, people, you must learn to work with people. There are certain goals you can't achieve alone. You need mentors, you need coaches, you need people. If you're a business person, you need customers. All right? And how do you get customers? It's part of the thing that will come under planning, marketing plans. All right? You see, you can't achieve your goals without people. So you must understand how to work with people. You must learn social skill, how to interact with people, how to connect with people in a way that will bring a mutual reward. All right? This is very important. Positivity, that's the last on the 5 P's of goal setting. I have said a lot about staying positive. So I'm not going to spend much time on this. I wouldn't dwell much on this. But I want to remind you again that you've got to maintain a positive mentality. You must keep on wearing a positive look. Don't ever allow anything to weigh you down. Listen to motivational messages. You can go to YouTube, subscribe to some motivational platforms, and then listen to those videos, listen to motivational audios, read motivational books. This is the way to go if you must stay positive. Of course, it's one of the things that you have to do that will help you to achieve your goal this year. Now, let's look at the 7 areas of goal setting. 7 areas of goal setting. 7 areas of goal setting. We have career goals. Probably you're working in an organization and you want to be promoted to a certain level in your organization. So you must begin to look out for those things that you need to do that will cause the management, the top executive to recognize your effort and, of course, promote you from that level to the next level. What are those things you need to do? So you set your career goals. Again, physical goals. You must have goals to stay physically fit. Some of us will go to gym centers, go to gyms, club, register, so that we can always go there do exercise, and stay fit physically. Again, leisure, setting a leisure goal. What are your leisure goals for 2023? I'm sure many of us want to make money this year. Do you know that making money is not enough? You should be able to create time to rest, to have some rest, to enjoy even the money you are making. It is only in this part of the world that people will work from January to December. They don't have time for vacation. They don't have time to rest. That is why I keep thanking God for the gift of day and night. Because if night was not created, people will work until they slump and die. In this part of the world, people will work until they slump and die. Why? Because they don't have plan to rest. So having a leisure goal is part of the vital aspect of goal setting. I want you to add to your list. Again, social. Where are those places you need to go to make new friends, to connect with the like minds, in order to grow in life? It's part of the goals you should incorporate this year. And of course, health, your health goal. Do you want to lose weight? Are you overweight and you want to lose weight? Then it should be part of the goal. You should have goal to stay healthy in 2023. Don't ignore your health. Your health is your wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. I repeat that. Health is wealth. So in all your setting or pursuit of your goal, please incorporate taking care of your health as a priority. Take care of your health. Should be part of your priority in this year of 2023. I'm sure you have had cases where people suddenly slump and they die. What happened? They say heart attack. They say kidney problem, liver problem. It is because these people have not been going for medical checkup. You should have goal to go and do some checkup at least twice in a year or even 3 times in a year. This is very important. Again, family goal. Have family goal. If you are married and you want to start a family, how many children do you want? How do you want to space it? These are part of the thing you should consider. All right? And of course, the last but not the least, personal development goal. You should have goal to improve your overall life, and you can't do that by accident. You must be intentional. You must be intentional. Go to bookshops. Look for books that will improve your finance, books that will improve your health, books that will improve your social life, books that will improve every aspect of your life. So you should have plans for that if you must achieve your goal this year. All right? Now, let's look at another important concept that will help us to achieve our goals in 2023. It is what I call a vision board. Develop a vision board for your goals. A vision board is a board that displays your goals in graphic and in write-ups. If you want to drive, or rather, if you want to buy a particular car this year, get a picture of that car, put it, staple it to your vision board, and ensure you look at your vision board every day, in the morning, in the night, in the morning, and before you go to bed. This will sink deep into your subconsciousness. Once it sinks into your subconsciousness, it begins to make you want to think about it all the time. It will begin to enforce and ensure that whatever action you take is gravitating you toward achievement of your goal. So if you don't have a vision board this year, go and get a vision board for yourself. Whatever you want to achieve this year, put it in your vision board. If you have the capacity to make 100 million this year, go and put it 100 million in 2023. Please, if you have not made 1 million before, don't go and write 100 million. I'm sure you're following me. So that one is like trying to play on your intelligence. Don't do that. All right. I'm sure when we get to setting a realistic goal as part of the concept in this masterclass, I will talk more on that. So having a vision board is very critical to the achievement of our goal. Oh, this was a concept I have been talking about. All right. How to set a SMART goal. All right. This is one of the concepts that will guide you this year. And I call this concept the concept of SMART goal. So always set SMART goal. Your goal must be specific. All right. Your goal must be measurable. Your goal must be achievable. Your goal must be realistic. Imagine you setting a goal for 1 million naira in 2023 when you have never made up to 1 million before in your life. That is self-deception. Don't deceive yourself. If you haven't made 1 million before and you now go and set a goal to make 50 million this year, do you want to go and break the bank? You want to go and steal? So your goal should be realistic. All right. So it should be something that you can achieve. It should be specific. All right. It is better to set goals, 3 specific goals that you can achieve, than to set 10 goals that you cannot achieve. Because if you achieve those ones that you have set, you can now set new ones, and then you keep making progress. All right. And don't forget, your goal should be time-bound. Your goal should be what? Time-bound. A goal without a deadline is a mere wishes. Yes, a goal without a deadline. If you want to achieve a particular goal, please put a deadline. When you put a deadline, you will do everything within that time frame in order to achieve your goal. All right? Don't just set a goal without having a deadline. It's like telling yourself this year, I'm going to make 1 million naira. So you want to use the entire 12 months because you want to make 1 million? No. If you want to make 1 million, how many months are you looking at? Is it in 1 month? Is it in 2 months? And what will you do to raise this 1 million in this time frame? Those questions will begin to pop up in your head. You begin to think of, the things you need to do, the kind of business strategies you're going to employ, the kind of marketing strategies you're going to employ, the kind of activities you need to do, because you want to raise that 1 million within that specific time frame. But if you don't put a deadline, you are joking. You are joking. So always ensure you place a deadline on your goal. Now, let's look at advantages of goal setting. Now, when you set goal, it keeps you focused on what is important in your life. Goal setting keeps us focused on what is important in our lives. Every human being is licensed to 24 hours in a day. It is either you waste this time, or you spend this time, or you invest this time. And goal setting will guide you to always save and invest your time. Goal setting helps us to save time because you focus on what matters. You focus on what brings result. You focus on what promotes you, what helps you to grow. Goal setting gives us clarity. All right? It makes the picture sharp to our eyes. All right? Goal setting helps us to measure and evaluate our progress in life. You will not know how much you have achieved in the month of January if you don't have a goal of what you want to achieve in the month of January. You will not know how much you have achieved in first week of January if you haven't set goal of what you want to achieve in the first week of January. I'm trying to explain this thing in a way you will grasp what this concept is all about. Goal enforces achievement in our lives. When you set goal and give a deadline, it will make you to begin to work toward achieving that goal within that time frame. You are not going to be a subject of waste, of a time waste. Even when people come to you to compel you into their own plan, into their own work plan, or their own plan of work, you will tell them, no, look, I have something already that is fixed in that time. I won't be exposed, sir. Sorry, I won't be available. I have something already. Imagine somebody calling me and tell me this evening by 8 p.m. to join him to a church service when I have already fixed this class for 8 p.m. It wouldn't work. So goal enforces achievement in your life. And goal setting prevents waste. When you have goal, you will save time. When you have goal, you will save money. You will save resources. All right? So goal prevents waste. I want to know if the class is still making sense, because we have come to the end of this class. The next slide is just a summary of what I want to share with you about a business opportunities you can key into this year to change your life. So let me know from the chat box if I'm still making sense. If the class is still making sense, let me know from the chat box. If you are still enjoying the session, let me know. If you are still gaining wisdom and learning from the class, let me know on the chat box. Is someone still listening to me? Okay, someone said right answer. Okay, thank you. So which means the class is still making sense, right? Okay, all right. So before I attend to questions, I would like to quickly share this with you. If you are part of the group that is called the Affiliate Millionaires group, you know that for some time now, I have been teaching and coaching people on an online business model they can do to make at least 500,000 every month using either their Android phone or their computer system. And you need just 40,000 naira to join this program. So if part of your goal is to earn at least a minimum of 1 million naira this year, don't play down on this program. Make sure, okay, Blessing say you are online, sir, thank you. So make sure you chat me up for more details. If you haven't watched the video of this program or you haven't attended any webinar of this program, these are my results. You can see this is 25,000 earned in one day. This 50,000 earned in one day. Do you see this? So I'm making sales. I'm earning money online from this program. There are several people who are making a lot of money from 500,000, 600,000, 2 million, 5 million from this program every month. I have talked about a COP member who made about 30 million in 10 months from this program. So if you haven't joined this program yet, you can chat me up if you're already on the group, and then do everything you can to raise 40,000 to join this program, and you will never regret. You will never regret that you did. You will never regret that you did. All right. At this point, I want to give you few seconds. If you have any question to ask concerning today's class, if you have any question, you can bring it up on the chat box, and I'm going to address your question in the next few minutes that we have, because by exactly 9:20 p.m., we shall bring this class to the end. So if you have any question, you can send it across to me. Let me address that question. If you have any question relating to the subject of our training today, which is centered on goal setting, you can send it down. As for the online business program I'm introducing to you, if you also have any question on that area, you can send it to me. But if you don't have any question now, you can also send your question through my WhatsApp line. I will address your question. So since no question is coming, I want to believe that we have gotten everything on goal setting. Okay, someone is asking, please, the affiliate millionaire, no discount on the 40K. Yeah, you see, that program was, I think, last week or so. That program, we open a window for people to come in at 25,000, and a few people grabbed the opportunity. In fact, 2 people sent money, and the money were refunded to them, because as at the time they sent the money, the time given for 25,000 was already, elapsed. So this 40,000, I'm not even sure that it will still remain at that 40,000, because people are jumping on the program because of the efficiency of the program. So it's my advice that you do everything within you to raise the 40,000 so you don't miss this opportunity, because it may go up from 40,000 to 100,000 in no distant time. So you wouldn't want to pay 100,000. So now that it's 40, from 25 to 40, it's my advice that you do everything you can to join the program. All right? We have 2 minutes to go. Any other question? We have 2 minutes to go. Okay, all right. You're welcome. I'm looking forward to see you, and I will add you to the group. Any other question? All right, in the absence of any other question. Okay, Blessing said, sir, let it be a reduction. Yeah, Blessing, that's what I said. The price was reduced to 25,000 and for a couple of days, and it went back to 40,000. Now, this 40,000 is the list price. You know, the value in this program is worth over 600,000. I'm sure you remember the values. If you have forgotten the value in this program, I will send you a link. If you go to that link now to watch that video, I will send you a link. You go and watch that video. You will see that if you watch that video from the beginning to the end, you will discover that the value in that program is so much that it's even bigger than is more than the 40,000. So the 40,000 is like price given for time frame. So that's why I keep telling you that don't take it for granted, because this price of 40,000 may not be there for a long time. This 40,000 price may not be there for a long time. So for me, I will advise you do everything within your reach to come down of the program. The program is worth more. So if I will, all right, you can see it and then come. All right, I have not start from that where you can do about in case if you want. Yes, I've dropped the link. If you watch that video, you will see that the value in that program is worth more than 500,000. But the price has been brought down to 1,000 within a certain time frame so that you can still come on board. So I'm sure if you go, you will see the value that are there. So at this point, I want to thank you and appreciate your time for joining me on this class. Go and make 2023 a successful year. And it is my prayers that in as much as you are committed to implement the things we have learned in this class, by special grace of God, you will achieve all your set goals. Stay blessed. All the best. I wish you all the best in 2023.